Hello my friends, today in this video we are going to give you all the information regarding visa, flight, resorts and the expenditure at Sharm el-Sheikh. Uh, I would like to tell you first of all the requirements for the visa requirements to visit Sharm el-Sheikh. If you are flying from the United Kingdom to Sharm el-Sheikh, you do not need visa. You are not required for visa to visit Sharm el-Sheikh for about 15 days, unless or otherwise you plan to visit from Sharm el-Sheikh to Cairo to view the pyramids. Then you are required to have a visa. Like what we did was we did apply that online before we depart for Sharm el-Sheikh, and we thought the same day service will be available, so we'll get the visa, but we did not. It normal process. The procedure is for 5 working days to get the visa online, and that is going to cost you $25, which is about 17 to 18 pound. Somehow, if you do decide after visiting Sharm el-Sheikh that you want to go to Cairo, then you can have a visa at the airport, but you have to inform them you want to visit Cairo, and they charge about 23 pounds rather than $25 on the spot. Flight time from Manchester, United Kingdom to Sharm el-Sheikh is about 5 hours, and make sure that you have your own food if you want to go on EasyJet. Although the flight is 5 hours, but you cannot have anything free during the flight. If you want to have a water, any drink, any food or anything, you have to pay for it. So it's a good idea if you buy it from the airport before you go on board EasyJet. Otherwise, the food is, I wouldn't say expensive, but reasonable. But if you have your own food, whatever you like, there is a lot of varieties at the airport. So you can have food of your choice rather than buying on board. As I've told you before, that when you arrive at the airport, should you wish to apply for a visa to visit Cairo for pyramids and various other sites, then you can do so at the airport. It's a straightforward procedure over there. It'll cost you around about 23 pound. But there are people those might ask for more, but the amount is 23 pound. And at present, the currency rate, it's 1 UK dollar, you'll get 20 Egyptian pound. 1 UK pound, you will get 20 Egyptian pound. Their currency is called pound as well. Now, I have to highlight here, you have to be extremely careful there. Once you want to have a taxi or anywhere you want to go, they will normally say it's 200 pound or 20 pound. Then later on, they can argue that we said it's not Egyptian pound, we said it's a UK pound we have asked, not the Egyptian pound. So you have to be absolutely clear, whatever you decide and wherever. So it depends. If you have booked through a package, to an online package deal, then you might have a choice of shuttle transfer from the airport to your resort. Normally it takes 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes. But if you want to fly with EasyJet and you are about 4 or 5 people, then you can organize it or arrange it with EasyJet, and that is going to cost you far cheaper than the normal shuttle service. So, which in a way is a good thing. And getting a resort, it's quite a variety there. You can shop around before you depart from here. All inclusive is an ideal. So you get everything included in that one, 3 meals plus all the drinks. And drinks are only served till midnight. You can't have drink after midnight. If you want to have drink after midnight, you have to pay for it. It's not in all inclusive. So the resort we stayed was excellent. The service was excellent. Food was very good. Atmosphere was good. Beach was about 2 to 5 minutes walk from the hotel. Straight behind the hotel, the beach was there. Over there, you can go for parasailing as well, which is a good and great experience, and you can bargain. You have to talk to them about the price negotiation. They might start with £50 per person, but while negotiating, because there is various other companies as well, those do parasailing. So we did it for £15 per person. It's about 6 7 minutes in the air, which was really a good experience. Another experience you will have over there at Sharm el Sheikh is the beach. As you can see, it's clear and clean, and it's beautiful experience there. I've never seen such a clean beach in my life. You can go for snorkeling there, and there are people, bodyguard, those go with you for snorkeling, and you can dive and view the nature. All sort of fish are there, and it's a good experience as well. So, as I said, price wise, you can negotiate. Do not be already saying, if somebody says £50 and you say, all right, fine, fair enough, you have to negotiate price. As I said, beach is not that far away, and uh, it's in all inclusive. All those activities at the beach, all the drinks, towels, it's for free. So you can have a proper sunshine there, and you can enjoy the weather and atmosphere. It's an extremely good experience. In Sharm el Sheikh, you can visit to the old market. It is the traditional Egyptian style market where you can find all sort of different herbs, different fruits. I've seen mangoes there and all other sort of fruits there as well. So it's a beautiful market. It's called Old Market. In the center of this old market is a beautiful mosque there, and its structure and its beauty. Once you visit there, you can see it's extremely rare and beautiful. Wherever you want to visit in Sharm el Sheikh, please be careful. There are people, those are going to charge you extremely high price. Like for instance, visiting from our resort, which is was Aurora Resort, to Sharm el Sheikh, it's about 20 to 25 minutes drive, and they can ask you 500 Egyptian pounds, or they can ask negotiate come down to 400. I think the reasonable amount would be 150 Egyptian pounds, which is about, I would say, about £7 something, which is a reasonable amount. So you have to negotiate with them, and you have to be very. The other place you can visit is Soho. It's a well lit up place. It's like Christmas, as you can see in the background as well. It's a beautiful place there. So you can, for another evening, one evening you can go to Old Market. Another evening you can spend at, it's called Soho. We have Soho in London, but this Soho is different. It's beautiful, it's unique, it's a good experience. In all inclusive, there is 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and all those time you get beautiful, tasty food. Desserts, my weakness, although I don't want to eat that much, but all sort of desserts is there, and rest of the food is good as well. You can have noodles, you can have barbecue. More or less every night there is barbecue. So you can have a chicken, you can have a turkey. I have tasted turkey there, and I've never ever tasted such a nice taste turkey. There was no smell, nothing at all, and it was very tasty. Should you decide to go to Cairo, as I've told you before, from Sharm el Sheikh to Cairo, it's about 6 to 7 hours drive, and there are all sort of groups that take people down there, but it's really tiring if you have to return with the same day, or a day trip is not an ideal. Or you can take a flight. The flight is going to cost you about 100 British pound return, and it's only about 40, 45, 50 minutes flight, which is really time consuming. But if you plan ahead, then you can arrange for some sort of tour that is going to take you down there, and you can stay a couple of days in Cairo, see pyramids and all other holy mosques, and all the famous museums as well. and then after 2 3 days you can return back. So that depends on the time, how much time you're spending. Visiting pyramids in Cairo is another unique experience. These pyramids are 5,000 years old. Just imagine 5,000 years old. The way they were built and the sort of people those have built them is beyond our belief, to be very honest. And it's a great experience to visit. Hello friends, I'm on a postcard. Weather is very bad here. We thought it would be very sunny and boiling hot, but it's not. You can imagine it's beginning of February maybe, and bargain price you can have it here as well. Like our previous friends, they took this horse ride for 250 Egyptian pounds, whereas we have taken it at a bargain price for 100. So he's laughing, our guide. This is the biggest one, the big pyramid, and as you can see, it's still stretched right here to this. So experience of horse ride as well. Beautiful. Guys, careful with this horse riding. It's quite a steep. So when they overload, this is what happens. This is what happens, guys. No health and safety, no security here. Rather than two people sitting in the cart, they want to load as many as possible. And the tourists, they want to economize. And with the cart of two people, they want to load as many as possible. And then this sort of incident do happen. I hope everybody is safe, and I think they are. Might be a little bit injuries, but health and safety is not here, guys. If you want to take horse cart, I know I told you earlier you can do a bargain, but 4 people sitting in one cart is not advisable. It's bound to happen some incident, some accident, and there's no insurance, no health and safety, nothing at all. In Cairo, Tahrir Square, you can visit the museum there, and the entrance ticket is 200 Egyptian dollar, which is about £10. So we have visited Sharm el Sheikh. Then one day we flew to Cairo, and the following day we flew back to Sharm el Sheikh. And then the following day we have to catch our flight after 7 days of our visit at Sharm el Sheikh. And as it was booked from EasyJet, which was far cheaper, and we were only a group of 4 or 5 people, 2 kids, so that was really cheap. So I would say it's a very good experience to visit. I myself wouldn't mind visiting Sharm el Sheikh at least once a year, but to visit my Sharm el Sheikh, the best time is January, February, or March, where the prices are very reasonable, and passing that time, the prices are extremely high. So the best time, like it's very cold in United Kingdom in December, January, February. So I would say the best time to visit Sharm el Sheikh, maybe beginning of February for about a couple of weeks. And it's a very nice resort to relax.